Hey guys, Terry with Computer Pro. Another little status update. As you can see, everything's a mess. We got a lot of green down, a lot of black down. They're doing the carpeting. We did check into it. Painting it is nearly impossible. We tried a little piece. So they're gonna lay, black, charcoal black, whatever, carpeting down, which will make, which will look a lot better because this green is, carpet is terrible. But at any rate, remember that in the last video there was that peak sticking out here. I don't know if I addressed it, but the part it was coming straight out to here, kind of in the middle of this, and then it joined with this unit over here. Didn't really make sense. So they cut that down for me, and they also are going to take these all the way up. Remember there was that gap in the ceiling there, which didn't make any sense at all. So, and we're actually, I believe, renting the whole building. I don't know if I said that before. We got there's all the offices back in here and all that stuff. So we'll have to sublease it if we don't put it to use. But a lot of space, probably 4,000 square feet or so. So at any rate, a lot of it's coming. I don't know if I mentioned before either. We're keeping our logo, but we did away with the blue. So it's just going to be green. The different shades of green with black and white. It looks good with black and white, obviously with black trim. And we just omitted the blue. Took a lot of flack for that from a lot of people, but it's hard to find, like, where would you put the blue in here? It's strange having two primary colors in your logo like that, or for your theme that we found anyway. There's the pillars. We got those painted black, like I was mentioning before, which makes the front stand out, I think, a lot better. Gives it some accent color and stuff. So. But the hard part, the lit awnings are going to be, I think, a couple weeks. That's going to be really cool. I want to show you guys that because that's going to look really good. But the hard part of setting up a shop, for the record, is layout too. Because our challenge was, if this was just one huge floor, if it wasn't divided up with tile, and we want to make use of the tile because it would cost a fortune. Because this front room alone is probably 2,300 square feet or so. So to tear up the tile on this would not be cool. I mean, that and the carpeting would be very, very, very expensive. So we kind of are going to work with what we have, which kind of leads like aisleways. You kind of like walk around it like this. So placement. Now you got to figure where you're going to place. You guys are probably familiar with our other shop layout. It was kind of cool with the grid wall and stuff, and we're going to do the same thing here, of course. I just thought about a new idea as far as doing our cabinetry and our tech benches to kind of fit the rug and the walkway. So they come out about 24 25 inches or so. So they might actually wrap around. I'll have to cut some angles in it, but they may wrap around right with the carpeting, which would be kind of cool. So the tech would have access to over here. There'd probably be 8 or 10 stations. Another six or so. So it'd be quite a bit of room. Over here, we're still going to have the big L, starting from probably that light switch. It's going to be about, I think, 12 feet of counter, and then it's going to wrap around over here, and that's going to have the monitors above it, and the same as some of this. So that, and if we need to, over here too, since we're not going to do this back to back. Originally, we were going to have, try to find a placement for that front counter that we have too. That's going to be weird with this layout, but at any rate, what we were originally going to do is the counter is going to be set up like our old shop. The counter will be here, and we're going to have like long benches going across, all the way across, and then it was going to be back to back, and, which, I don't know, I'm kind of digging this idea now of having it wrap with the carpet. That would be, I think, pretty cool. So, and this is going to be our tech bar area. So it's going to be, might put a big TV back there, which would be cool, or a big whiteboard or something. And, it's going to be more of a, kind of like a spin on the Apple Genius Bar, but it's going to be a tech bar. Questions can be answered here. What we have now is, if people come up, and our receptionist is checking out people, checking in PCs, doing her thing, and some people come up and just ask a question, and she's not really equipped right here. We have our point of sale system set up, and we have a few of those. But when they start asking questions and doing this or that, there's really there's no room. It kind of creates an issue. And we're doing training and stuff like that too. So, we'll have a bunch of bar stools set up, and the whole tech bar theory, I think, will be the way I'm envisioning it. It'll be pretty cool. So, don't want to bore you with too much stuff because there's not really, aside from painting, that's really all that's done. It takes a long time. This is 12-foot ceilings, and it takes a long time to paint. At any rate, that's my proposed idea. Just thought about it tonight, actually. So I think it's summing up pretty cool. Gonna have the cool grid wall back and stuff. Probably not here. These will be flat cabinets, more for laptops. Maybe the grid wall with the monitors starting about here, wrapping around, and probably stopping here. And then that'll have all the monitors on top of it too. So that's pretty much it. That'll be cool. That was kind of dumb before, how it peeked out in the corner there. That always bothered me. So now it fits the walkway. That's going to be really cool when it's done. On this wall here, we want to put, this will be like the customer seating area. We'll have our water cooler here and some chairs and magazines and stuff like that over here. And I'd like to put some, that's going to be a big wall. That's one gigantic wall. So if we could put a huge logo on it, that would be, I think, really cool. So at any rate, that's it. Talk to you in the next update.